Welcome back. Now time for Deep Focus 5. Producer Izzy Loya back in the house. I got an easy button and a nightstand.
Where did these come from?
What on earth is going on?
Izzy Loya brought some more props. I guess you shouldn't be surprised if you've seen previous episodes of Deep Focus 5, Rashawn. I'm not going to give it away yet. This is a little TV tease for you. We'll show it off a little bit later in the show. But Rashawn, you took an in-depth tour of Sofi Stadium. That's what the whole show has been about. That gem in Inglewood, California. So let's start this Deep Focus 5 talking about some other iconic stadiums throughout the country. And you had fun at SoFi Stadium. All the viewers definitely saw that.
I did.
But besides SoFi, what are some of your other favorite stadiums that you've attended in person?
Well, the list would have to include Camden Yards out in Baltimore. I've probably been to that stadium more than any other stadium as a fan outside of Los Angeles. In addition to that, Wrigley Field. I was at Wrigley before they made like a lot of those modern modifications.
The classic stadium.
It was still pretty old school. Just had a ball there. So that would have to be on the list as well. Also, the old Yankee Stadium. That was pretty cool to go to as well.
Oh my goodness, yeah, those are some classic baseball ballparks. And for me, there's two that come to mind for me in general as far as great stadiums I've been to. The first one is Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, Rashawn. I was a field producer at KTLA for Super Bowl 53 when the Rams and the Patriots played. They have a 360 HD screen at the roof of the stadium that's really cool. They got field level suites. And you know what? Props to the concession there. Very cheap concession for the fans. Most stadiums, it's like 20, 30 bucks for food and a drink. $10 for maybe a beer or a Coke, and like $5 for a hot dog. Really like reasonable concession. So props to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then the other one is a classic ballpark, Fenway Park. I went there in 2018 for the the oldest baseball stadium. Rashawn, was a field producer for the 2018 World Series. They let the media walk around the field and go inside the Green Monster. And Rashawn, get this. If you can go inside the Green Monster, they'll allow you to sign your name like in the wall of the Green Monster if you bring your own pen. Izzy didn't bring his own pen. Oh. So I didn't get to write my name.
Technically, you were never there.
Record shows I wasn't there. Actually, I got a picture on the field. So technically, there's some record that I was there. But yeah, I always regret not bringing the pen for that one. And Rashawn, other than the iconic stadiums that we have been to, there's been so many great stadiums that are no longer in use. The list goes on and on. Is there one iconic stadium that is no longer around that you would have liked to have visited?
Wow, that is a good one. Probably just off the top of my head, the old Comiskey Park. That's one that I would have liked to visit.
Where the White Sox, okay.
Yeah, where the White Sox played. And also, I've been there before, but only once, Candlestick Park. There's so much history there. So many things there. I would have loved to see not only a Niners game there, but even taking a baseball game there as well.
The Giants and the Niners played there. We're on the same page again. I think he took the notes again from producer Izzy, because Candlestick Park is on my list. But Rashawn,
smart man.
Not for a Giants or a 49ers game, for a concert. I've said in previous episodes, I'm a musician.
But of course.
Yes, I am a huge Beatles fan, and the last live concert the Beatles ever played at was August 29th, 1966 at Candlestick Park.
Really?
Yes, I would have loved to have been at that concert. They were together for a few more years after, but that was the last paid live show they ever did. So Candlestick, and I'm sure it was super windy, which is notorious there. So the audio might have been, the guitars might not have sounded so nice, but the historic moment, I would have loved to have been there. All right, Rashawn, last but not least, I've been teasing these props right here. We're going to change it up to end this Deep Focus 5. I mentioned in a previous episode when it was the Stadium DJ show, you and me should play some trivia. We should go out, hit the town, play some trivia. Haven't done that yet, so I thought, why not have an In Focus trivia night? That's right. Since we've been talking stadiums, let's do stadium trivia. We got our buzzers right here. I believe you got a buzzer.
Noise too?
Let's see. Oh, that works. There we go. And so we're going to try to answer the question. It is. Okay. We're going to try and answer the questions that TD extraordinaire, technical director extraordinaire Chris Livingston is going to ask us. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, guys.
Yeah,
all right.
So explain the rules of this game. It's pretty simple, but let's hear from the host himself.
Rules are simple. I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
You're going to use your buzzers to answer. If you hear this, you got it right.
Yes.
If you hear this,
Uh-oh.
you got it wrong, and I'm probably going to laugh at you.
Okay, well, the stakes are high. I'll raise the stakes. When we actually do hit up the town and go to a real trivia night, first bill's on me, whatever it is. Not like a fancy steak, but more practical.
I don't know. I got expensive taste.
We're both competitives, and disclaimer, We have no idea, me and Rashawn, what these questions are. Chris came up with all of them himself. So this may go really long or really short. We'll find out. So Chris, what do you got? First question, what we got?
All right, question number 1. Which NFL stadium holds the largest base capacity? So that's without any modifications. Izzy.
AT&T, the Cowboy Stadium, Jerry World.
Oh,
really?
The answer is actually Metlife Stadium.
In New York.
In New York.
Oh my goodness.
The seated capacity at Metlife Stadium is 82,000.
My goodness.
Wow.
That is a
Now,
lot.
SoFi and AT&T Stadium can both hold over 100,000, but with expansions, and they do that for
Interesting.
the Super Bowl and things like
Bigger
that.
events, yeah. The Rolling Stones, SoFi Stadium's gonna hold concerts, so
Yeah.
for concerts they can put a lot more seats. Man, that's a good first question from TD and trivia host Chris Livingston.
Wait, do I get a chance to answer if he gets it wrong?
All right.
Oh, wow.
right,
Oh, such a gracious trivia host.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Because
Thank
you
you.
know I was gonna get that, so we could just put a 1 up there for me.
All right, question 2. What you got, Chris?
All right, question number 2. This is right up your alley, Izzy.
All right.
Which LA stadium has hosted the most concerts? The LA Coliseum or the Rose Bowl?
The LA Coliseum. No way! Oh,
Rose Bowl.
that was a 2 multiple choice. Oh. Wow, really? The Rose Bowl.
That's right. The Rose Bowl has hosted 112 concerts.
Wow.
LA Coliseum only 94.
Interesting. Look at that. I thought the Coliseum was older, so I went on a limb. But you know what? That was a great question. You stumped musician Izzy.
Great answer, Iz. Let it go.
All right, Rashawn's up. What do you got next?
All right, so SoFi Stadium is obviously going to host Super Bowl 56.
Yes.
When was the last time LA hosted a Super Bowl?
Oh, that was a tie.
Rashawn.
Give it to the host.
That was the Cowboys and Bills at the Rose Bowl. You need a year?
Yes.
Yes,
1993.
All right. I'll give it. I was ready for the buzzer. I was like, I know the year. Is this the final question?
This is the final question.
Oh man, drum roll here. Oh, daily double. Whoever gets this one, you know what? Whoever gets this one wins the whole thing. Here we go.
Now, with SoFi Stadium being a likely venue for the World Cup, the U.S. last hosted the World Cup back in 1994. Which stadium was not used as a venue for that World Cup? You got A, Rose Bowl Stadium.
Okay.
B, Foxborough Stadium. C, Candlestick Park. Or D, Giants Stadium.
Foxborough.
Oh, okay. Can I
Foxborough wasn't even around back then. was it?
Foxborough was
get a
around.
little drum roll? Let's stretch a little bit while I do the winning question right here. All right, here we go. And
He's
get
gonna
a little
steal.
picture screenshot. Host Chris Livingston on this trivia to end the whole thing. I'm gonna go with. It wouldn't be. No. Yes. Candlestick. Woo! Little turn, little championship turn right there. Really? I was guessing. I totally was guessing. To be honest with
That's
you.
right. Candlestick Park did not host any games.
You know what? Because the Rose Bowl on the West Coast, and you got the ones in the middle and the one on the East. So I was like, Candlestick, and then the ball. Soccer ball's gonna be going all which ways in the wind. We talked about it earlier. You can't have a football match there. Oh, no way.
Well,
All right.
Stanford Stadium hosted.
Really? So
But not
close.
Candlestick.
That's
There we go.
right,
You
yeah.
know what, Rashawn Haylock? I'm a good sport. We'll all share the trivia fun when we actually go out. And we'll all split the tab when we go out for trivia. But this was a good time. We should do it again.
This was good. This was good.
Thank you very much, Technical
TD
Director
Chris.
Chris Livingston, for the great questions on this trivia. Oh, yeah, have a good time.
Nice job, TD Chris. Look, for my gracious producer and trivia expert here, Izzy Loya, all of us here at KTLA, that's going to do it for this edition. I'm Rashawn Haylock. We will see you next week.
I'm just gonna bring this championship buzzer. Championship buzzer
Really
everywhere.
makes noise.
One with a little self-confidence.